Good morning, guys. You notice it was dark when I got up this morning, so maybe it wasn't a good morning, but a sleepy one instead. I'm those people that like to sleep, so when it's dark I don't want to get up. I guess I'm kind of like a backwards chinchilla. Or maybe I'm like an English chinchilla because I was awake when it was dark in England. But maybe I should just stop talking about small rodents and carry on with the story. Today we woke up with a mission. The way I should clarify is me and my boyfriend. And the Kiwism is a guy would call his girlfriend his missus, but I don't think that really applies for a girl calling their partner their mister, so boyfriend will have to know. Our mission was to collect a car because I've kind of noticed that in New Zealand a car is necessary to get around, being in a small town with no car leaves me no way of getting out. Anywho, we packed up my suitcases, decided I was going to live in Dunedin because it's not really backpacking material, and we started to hitchhike. Hitchhiking's a weird thing, isn't it? I mean, not only because it was this man dressed in high-vis jacket who waved at every car that passed him, even though they had no idea who he was, but more so that you put your faith in the fact that some random stranger is going to pick up some random stranger. So after waiting an hour with the boy's thumb stuck out on mine being painted, and after helping out a friend of ours who got stuck whilst he was trying to be amusing, eventually a nice lady in a rather swanky car stopped and offered us a ride. Maybe the suitcase put people off picking us up, but maybe it was the fact there were two of us. Either way, I was happy because it was 7 o'clock and it was cold. Obviously curious about the two strangers now sat in a backseat with their suitcase straddled over them, the lady did inquire about what we were doing, where we're from, etc, etc. Because being sat in the backseat of a car and interrogated isn't uncomfortable in the slightest. However, when we were finished with them, she did allow small talk to begin and we got to probe her back. Our ride ended in Cromwell where we were left looking at vineyards. Not that I haven't seen vineyards every day because I work on one, but she didn't know that. Once we started walking to an hitchhiking spot, even in between me pulling funny faces to the camera because I'm a child, I did notice that there were these giant fruit that were looming over us. Apparently these huge fruit are here because Cromwell is like a fruit picker's paradise or something, and these are the fruit that are grown in Yorkshire, though presumably not this big. Luckily we didn't have to wait too long for our next ride, it was only another hour, but yeah, we did eventually get picked up by a guy who was off to do a parachute jump, because people here are crazy and do weird things like jump off mountains, and fly in the sky supported by a small piece of material that cups the wind. The Daredevil parachute guy dropped us near to the car that our mission required us to get, which was fantastic. And when we got to the car, the boys said about giving it the once over and talking car talk that no amount of talk could have prepared me for. I spent my time instead looking around for a bathroom, as apparently my bladder decided to have regressed to my childhood phase in, informing me at the last second when it was full. However, there wasn't any relief for me, so we just handed over the money and took off in the Nana car. After we had a quick pit stop for me, we took to the open road, stopping only to look at the lakes in and around the area. During the car journey, I had an overwhelming sense of freedom wash over me, as I knew that with this car, no matter how nano-ish it may be, we could go anywhere. No longer we're confined to the rainy Springs that is Alexandra, but free to roam around the beautiful country that is New Zealand whenever we pleased. I'll see you guys next time.